Good morning, everybody. 65 days of my recovery. Oh, yeah. Good on me. Bad on, bad on the dealer. I got to see a movie called Unacknowledged. It was recommended to me by a friend. Wonder if any of you saw that movie, Unacknowledged. I'm going to watch that at some point today. Let's check this dead soldier count here. Where'd you come from? What the hell? Get up out of the way. I like this part of the can, actually. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Heavenly. Hi, Ma. Oh, yeah. Got some new weed, some new marijuana. Got a good deal. You know, these dispensaries, if you didn't know, marijuana is totally legal in California here. Okay. But, you know, the dispensaries are expensive. So I went back to the old method and went underground and got my new weed. And boy, you get a lot more when you go, non-dispensary. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of weed. All that. All this for the same price um, as two of them little containers that I had. I threw them away. I threw them away, but remember the little containers like about this big, for the same price as I paid for those two little containers, I got all that weed. So like I'm set for quite a while. That's all bud too. That's all bud. And it's danky dank, man. Fast train home. It's dank. All that for the same price as I paid for. I ain't gonna say how much, but all that for the same price I paid for them two. I got them two little containers I got from the. It smells awesome. I mean, it's bud. It's all bud. No shake. It's all bud. Tight little nugs. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Good stuff, man. I just saved a bundle doing it the old way, buying it from a dealer. At least I didn't have to go into a park and go find, like, hit up some Mexican dude to find weed. That's how bad it was before it became legal here in California. We'd have to go hit up people in the park, and buy it illegally. Shit, now it gets delivered like that for like a fraction of the cost of a dispensary. So that's pretty cool. That saves me a lot of money. That's enough there to last me for months. I only smoke maybe a bowl a day, maybe not even that. And uh, these little soapstone pipes, you can't really find them anymore. So I'm gonna start making these. I'm gonna start making these pipes and selling them. So stay tuned for that. I'll be vlogging that adventure. But yeah, these are cool to smoke weed with. There's weed in there. See, I packed a bowl yesterday, and that's how much I smoked. So I can make a bowl last 2 or 3 days. Because I don't really smoke weed all day. I only smoke a little couple, like maybe 3 or 4 hits at night, and I'm good. Because I don't like to smoke and drive and drink and drive and all that noise. Homie, don't play that. I got too much to lose over something stupid like that. Getting pulled over while after you took a hit of weed or had a beer or two and you get pulled over and you lose everything over it. Fuck that shit, you fucking assholes. I mean, I know I feel bad for the people that lost loved ones to the drunk driver, but that drunk driver, police need to take it on an individual, case, not clump everybody together like they do. That's bullshit. Because I'd never drive that drunk to where I'd kill a family. I would never do that. Even when I used to drive buzzed, I wasn't. I knew my limit when I couldn't drive, or I should say when I shouldn't drive. Okay, I knew my limit. I wasn't stupid like some of these people that drink so much they black out and they jump in a car. Never did that number. My natural, just awareness, even when I'm blacked out, wouldn't let me drive a car. I've blacked out in the past, and I certainly had an opportunity to jump in a car and drive, and I didn't. And I wasn't even in control of myself. My subconscious knew better. These people that do that, they don't have a subconscious. They're freaking idiots. That's just their true idiocy coming out when they're blacked out. You know, I blacked out many times in my younger years, and knew better. My subconscious knew better. That's the difference. You're still stupid even when you're blacked out. Some people. Anyways, that was a side rant there. It's my Sunday. I got 65 days, no boost. Yay. I feel good, even though I went 2 beers over my limit. But it was this guy, and this guy. Okay. This one was a double. I had this one in midday. I did a review on that. I had this one later, and I think I had this one later. So, but this was like yesterday was my Saturday. So we have a breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert. This is all day. All right, this is all day on my day off. So I had all day, and then this is just my late night fuck up. Okay, this little guy. That one more because I couldn't sleep, but that's throughout the whole entire day. Okay, that's not just after work. Okay, now if that was just after work, that's a different story because that means I drank them in a shorter amount of time. I think I had my first beer yesterday. Um, let's see, it was probably around noon or so, just before I start doing some chores. So those 5 beers are spread out from noon to midnight. So we're talking like 12 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. That's like one beer every 2.5 hours. So that's fair. Even though it's still 2 beers over my limit, I should still no excuse. It should still be 3 beers a day. But I give myself some credit because the other 2 beers were pretty much earlier in the day. So I still feel fine. I don't have a hangover. I feel okay. Now, had I drank that many beers like 6 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, that's a different story because that's like more than a beer an hour. That's a couple beers an hour, you know. Excuse me. What else do I got to report? I do think I'm definitely having energy issues, man. Motivation issues, definitely. I mean, I took my truck down to Smog. It only cost me $65. It passed first try, which was cool. Um, so got that knocked out. Got the truck smog. I sent the registration. I didn't read the paper, and it was supposed to be smog. So they sent the thing back, and I had to get it smog. Passed no problem. Truck's got 140,000 miles on it, and the motor hasn't had anything done to it, and it's still passing smog no problem. Runs really good. Ford Ranger 4-cylinder 2.3. Good non-interference motor. You never have to change the timing chain in those things because they're for the life of the motor, as long as you baby it. And if you did happen to break the timing chain, it's a non-interference motor. You just take it out, the broke one out, replace it, you're good to go. Because they ain't gonna bend no valves and shit because it's non-interference. A lot of people don't know what that is. I try to keep up on my mechanics the best I can. I don't know theory, but I know enough to get pretty much do a lot of my own repairs. It saves a lot of money when you do that. I mean, I learned most of it on YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube for the most part, you know. So what I'm thinking today, it's my day off. I do have to go help my friend at some point today. Um, I think I'm gonna take a bike ride. I was feeling really bloated and fat last night to the point where my skin felt tight, and it was giving me a little anxiety as I was trying to sleep. I had to get up for a minute and go outside and get some fresh air to snap out of my anxiety attack. Um, but I did. That went away fairly well, so I just went back to bedroom, opened the window, and let the cool air just flow onto me, and I fell right back asleep. So that worked out good. That was because I couldn't breathe because I felt really tight, my skin from being eating too much or something yesterday. And I started missing on mom again. I started missing mom, thinking too much, you know. That's the thing about getting older. I'm 52. You start to think about that. You know, I think I explained this in my other video. You realize, you know, that if you have your parents still, it'll make you realize that your time with them is definitely limited, and you don't know when it's going to be the last time you're going to see your mom or dad. So, you know, the older you get, especially when you hit 50, man, it really hits you hard. I still have my mom, and she's like in her 70s, and you just know that she's not going to be around much longer, even though she's healthy. But still, you know, you just know, you know. Even myself, I could go at any time, any day. At 50s, a lot of people have passed at in their 50s. My dad was 59 when he passed. He got sick. He got spinal meningitis and valley fever at the same time, and it killed him. Took about a year to take him out, but eventually got him. He was supposed to get better, and he didn't. He didn't get better. He got worse, and it killed him. Slow, horrible death. So and I should have seen that coming, but he lived out in Arizona, like my mom. You just don't know. You don't know anybody. You don't know when they're going to be gone. Here today, gone tomorrow. It's really just that simple. We're like now I view life as like a fruit. Like we're like fruit, man. You grow, the fruit's attached to the tree. You grow, like it's like an umbilical cord, right? Then as soon as you're detached from the tree, from the umbilical cord, you start to ripen. Okay, and that's life. You're just ripening through life, and then you start to become old fruit, and you start to wither away. We're just like fruit, man. Our lives. Anyways, I'm prairie dogging and I'm ranting and I'm flagellating here, and I'm going to go drop the Cleveland Browns off at the Rose Bowl. So thank you for your continued support. Love you guys, and have a great day, and I'll keep you posted. Later.